Start it off.
Oh, you already pressed record? What's up, guys?
Wait, sorry.
What's up, guys? My name is Eddie. This is my podcast, first episode. I think I fucked it up.
Let's do it again. Do you not have a podcast
I
name?
don't. What's up, guys? My name is Eddie. This is the Bulletin board. This is my co-host currently, because he's not here, Oscar.
Bro, I'm a guest.
I'll introduce myself because the co-host. Oh wait. This is crazy. My name's Cody Casey. I just want to start off by saying he named the show the Bulletin board, but he doesn't actually know what a bulletin board
I really
is.
don't, to be honest.
Which blows my mind. No, actually.
How have you never seen a bulletin board, man?
How?
Have you been to Staples ever?
No, the way you were describing it, it was like
You hang stuff
described
up.
the wall.
Dude, you get a little pin and you put it in the bulletin board. And it says like.
We really didn't. We spent maybe like 10. No, just kidding. So I'm a fourth year undergraduate student, I guess. Studying biomedical engineering here at ASU. Started this, well, I had the idea to start this maybe like a month ago. Out here in Arizona, after what, 4 months of quarantine? It's probably been more than that, around there. Anyways, I have two guests here today with Oscar and Dakota.
How's everyone doing?
What's going on, guys?
Hello. This is my first podcast ever. Kind of excited.
Honestly, same. So yeah, I make YouTube videos. Aspiring to be a YouTuber, but I kind of just go around. I record stuff with my friends, family, and just try to put out,
It's more like vlogging.
Yeah, definitely vlogging, and very similar to you. I just one day was like, I was with Dakota on a Thursday.
Dakota? I don't know who that is.
I was with the famous Kota Casey on a Thursday, and I said, you know what? I have this camera that I just got. Let's go to Goodwill, pick out each other's outfits for the party coming up this weekend. Got some footage at the party, edited the video, posted it on Sunday, and I fell in love with it.
Okay.
Just like creating it.
See, but you forgot to mention the part where you bust into my room at 2 a.m, this huge light in my face, and then just like throw a boxing glove at me and start beating me up or something
Is this
for
here?
your content.
Okay, to be fair though,
He's giving you the good points.
to be fair, that was for your content. It's still out there.
Kota
Kota
Casey,
Casey,
awesome.
yeah. So
I vlogged for a solid 3 weeks, and then I just couldn't do it. It's a lot. I'm Dakota. My stage name is Kota Casey. My last name is way too long. It's easy for people to look up Kota Casey. I make music. I graduated from college, hardly used my degree, and I want to have my music heard around the world. That's the goal. So I thought I'd hop on some podcasts. I know this one's popping right now. But we'll get into that a little more.
Top 10.
I would love to hear something about the host though, because this is your first episode.
Well, I just had this idea to start a podcast maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago when I was driving up to California. And I was actually listening to Joe Rogan, and I don't know, I was just like the idea of just like speaking into a microphone and having like guests around kind of sounded pretty cool.
I have like thoughts and stuff.
And I was like, what about like the bulletin board? Because we're,
On right now.
Eddie, what is the craziest experience you've had at ASU?
ASU.
Do you have any like clubs or anything you're a part of?
Can we just take a moment to realize that we took over his podcast?
We're all the same fraternity.
They're all targeted.
We're not going to say what fraternity we are or we're in, because we don't want to get in trouble in the future. Well,
I mean, we don't do
I graduated,
anything.
so they don't.
We haven't done anything bad. I mean, I just want to take one moment to
Sorry.
say hello to Don Crump. That's it.
Let me break this down. Eddie,
Eddie's a single father.
we lived in the dorms, and he bought a dog, a German Shepherd baby. I have a grudge against this dog. He bit my hand one time.
He was a puppy.
I
so
don't
like,
care.
okay, so the whole reason why I even got a
That's
dog
not
in the
cute.
first place was like
To get
because I
girls.
just wanted a dog, and like it was early January, and I was like up in, I think it was like Fresno, California, and like this lady was just handing out like free puppies, and my mom was there with me at the time, and she was like, well, I looked at her and I was like, yo, can I get one? And she was like, no. So
You
when
said yo to your mom, right?
huh?
Were you like, yo, can I get one?
Yeah, we dapped each other up. And
Ah,
everything.
respect.
Yeah, like I really wanted like a dog, and I looked online and I found one, and now he's like 8 months, and I didn't think he was gonna grow this big.
He's 8 months old.
He's 8 months.
Let me
This
put
dog
in
is
perspective.
massive.
Let me put this in perspective. He is the size of a toddler on steroids. He's staring at us through the window right now.
No. On his legs, he's probably, I would measure him probably at like 5.
Yeah.
He's probably taller.
He's
than
around
me.
like
He's
7
probably
pounds.
on his feet.
He's
I'm
a
pretty
he's a
tall,
beefy
so
boy.
No, I would say he's probably like 5'8" standing up, 5'6".
Probably weighs more than
5'9" maybe. And how much do you weigh him?
Yeah, he's around like 70 pounds.
Yeah.
70. I was expecting
Well, he's expected to grow another like 10, 15 pounds.
Oh wow. Can we talk about this quarantine real quick? It's just like
So how's it been for you?
it's crazy. You know, in my mid-20s, not really. I'm not in my mid. What's considered
How old are you?
mid-20s? I'm 23. Is that mid-20s?
You're
I
about
would say
24 to
early
26.
I'm in my early
24 to
20s,
26.
and you know, COVID. I have like a slight to severe like golf addiction now. It came out of nowhere. We all just started golfing nonstop every single weekend. Got this nice tan going on.
Where do you go?
Just a few places in Scottsdale most of the time, but looking for a clubhouse right now. So if there's any recommendations from the listeners, I am all open ears.
I don't know anything about golf. Who do you go with?
Just some of my friends.
Do you golf?
Yeah, so no. My dad, he golfed a lot. He still golfs every now and then. My uncle he golfs, but my dad's definitely, I would say, the better of the two. But I'm not great, but I'm not bad. So like I'll definitely go out and like play.
What are you good at? Is it anything?
My chips are pretty good. And
I wasn't talking about golf. I was just anything.
Oh, just no. Failing expectations and large disappointment and extreme mediocrity are my excelled skills.
Okay.
But
is that on your resume?
yeah,
Okay, smart.
I just want to lower the expectations so when I get the job and I actually do something, they're like, wait a minute, look at this guy.
No, but you've always been like a really hype man. Like even at like parties.
I don't party.
Oh, you don't party?
No, we don't party.
We don't have time. Like I
Very
think one
serious
thing with
people.
being successful, we don't have time to go out and like drink and stuff because we all
I
have
was
passions.
honestly hungover all day today. I'm not gonna lie.
Was not.
When'd you get back?
Yesterday.
Those are Oscars from California here, the North
Part?
Bay.
Originally from the Bay Area, so
I'm from South Bay. I was born in Los
You're from
Angeles,
SoCal.
California. South Bay. But yeah, he just drove in. Took him 2 days. He stopped in Los Angeles, and then now he's here for his senior year of college.
yeah.
You know what you're doing afterwards?
Yeah, so currently I got this house in San Jose that my dad owns, and he will be moving a couple cities up, and so I will be living there, paying the mortgage.
I will be swooping to San Jose too, along with the other host who's not even here yet for this podcast.
Yeah, that's a coin toss if we're gonna get Crozier to.
Should I give his intro?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm at Crozier.
Oh, what up, guys? I'm Crozier. I play a lot of video games, and
He's really
Eddie's
good.
a big head.
Yeah, here let's break it down. Crozier, one of our close friends. His real name's Matt. We call him Crozier. You'll get used to it. He is our age. He is from Scottsdale, Arizona, and wonderful kid.
His favorite foods consist of glizards, anything that relates to glizzies. Glizzies wrapped in blankets.
He's a favorite kid. He plays a lot of video games. He's really good at it.
He's good at
Smash
video
Bros.
games.
Smash Bros is like he's great at it.
He's professionally ranked in Smash Bros, which is pretty cool because he doesn't really he doesn't care. But
I don't know how he does it. It's like
it's your skill. It's your skill base and like how many wins you get online. And so he's in the professional percentile. I know he's in the top 5 for league in the world. I don't know I'm not really familiar with like the league standings, but he's in the top 5. So don't come for me in whatever comments you want to. But yeah,
don't fact check that.
Yeah, don't fact check. I just know he's definitely like very talented at that stuff.
great host though.
He's gonna I'm
where
actually
he is actually.
I'm really curious
He
to
was gonna
see.
be here like an hour ago, and it's already.
We should call him on the podcast.
I'm curious to see how he's gonna do on the podcast for real. Because I mean, even like with you, like you're still getting your feet wet. You're still getting used to the water.
Matt
Yeah, I
is
mean,
a
this
little
is
more
like the
social.
first one. Yeah, he really is.
I like how you're doing this. You're stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit. Eddie is the man who is pretty quiet all the time. So like, I'll do something a little dumb, and then I'll just blame Eddie because he won't say anything afterwards.
Moments.
I'll break it down. He sits in a corner with his phone.
I wouldn't even go that far.
No. And Snapchats us at our most vulnerable moments. Like actually.
But you don't drink, so like.
I never said anything about drinking.
Huh? So when are you going?
All the time.
After she left.
Let me call Matt actually on the podcast. I don't know how
Just
this is gonna
FaceTime.
sound. I don't want to. No.
That won't sound bad.
Let's give him a ring real quick.
Ring, ring, do you hear me calling?
All right, here we go. I'm gonna give him the pitch. What's the bulletin board, right? Hey Matthew,
Yeah, that's so
you're live
easy.
on the bulletin board. Hey Matthew,
Yeah, that's so
you're
easy.
live on the bulletin board right now. I'm gonna just track his location on. I'll call his mom. Should I call his mom?
You should.
Did he leave yet? Yeah, I didn't let him leave.
I'll call his mom right now, and we can get
You have
him
his,
on the
you
air.
have his mom's number?
Yeah.
Of course. I'm really
We
close
both
with
do.
them. Their family's great. Hello,
We used to hang out like every day.
hello Croziers. If you're listening, you guys are phenomenal people. Thank you for tuning in for the podcast. I know Matt's gonna kill it when he shows up, and it's like 10 at night.
It is pretty late.
He promised he was gonna be here at like 9, and so we're not really sure where he is. I'm gonna find that out right now.
He's probably asleep.
No, that man's a night owl.
There's a lot of dead space with this.
Matt's literally
We're gonna have to
at his house.
Yeah, this,
Matt's at his house. I
probably
don't think he's
fell asleep.
coming. I don't think he fell asleep. He's just not coming. So, Eddie, this
Anyways.
is your podcast now.
All right,
no
interview
problem.
us. We interviewed you.
All right.
We kind of flipped it on you, my bad, but like
Yeah, that's
we
whatever.
reversed Uno'd it and.
You guys should
so what exactly do you do? You said you write music?
I write music.
When did you start that?
I think I started actually back to the fraternity. I literally started music. Oscar, I met Oscar when I was Russian, and
What was this, like,
he pushed me like
sophomore year?
Yeah, my junior year.
I
I didn't buy my friends until my junior year of college. So
I actually didn't buy my friends ever because
Oh, really?
You've always had
I was
friends.
able to hang out with you without the fraternity. I met you through it, and
Would you say Dakota was the reason you joined?
No, it was the reason he joined.
that's funny. I'll be honest. I met Oscar. I was on West Campus at Arizona State University. That's where I graduated from. And
to put it in perspective, so the way Arizona State works, it's like
It's split into 4 campuses.
It's known as the biggest public university, but that's because there's a main campus in Tempe, which a majority of the country knows or has heard of because of the amazing reputation we have. But there are satellite campuses. So there's one to the east, there's 2 to the west. So one's directly to the west in Phoenix, and then one's north in Glendale. So that's about a 45-minute drive to get to Tempe. So there's like a shuttle, like you're basically on an island out there, and so that's
We were
it's a very
stranded there.
small.
That
it's a
campus
very
is like
small
a high
community.
school almost.
It is.
It is.
It's a community college, high school
The
vibe
drama's
for sure.
there, but
the drama's
Let me get back to this. So, there was an event at the gym. West Campus is small enough, so you kind of get to know everyone. And I'm talking to some of my older friends. Oscar's 2 years younger than me, put in perspective. So
I was
this
a freshman, so
freshman
I was
year, this is
going
my
to all the
junior year.
events.
And I am just talking to my friends, and I see this guy, super loud guy, just like, talking really loud. Everyone turns their head. This man has like 3-4 girls with him, just like,
What a flex.
and I was like, I'll be honest, I was like, look at this douchebag.
Probably. If I met myself right now, freshman year, I would have fucking been
His
like,
hair,
shut
he had
the
super
fuck
long
up.
hair, like,
I would have hated myself.
Oh, that's right. You did have
Yeah.
you shaved the sides.
I had luscious
slick
locks,
back.
baby.
yeah, so he comes up to me, he's like, hey bro, what's up? Like,
No,
first of all-
so from my perspective, there's a girl that graduated. She was a senior when I was a freshman. Her name is Corey. She was my like counselor, or like my like student advisor.
Yeah.
She held like the what are those called? When you're getting into college, your registration
yeah.
camp.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
orientation.
Orientation.
Yeah,
there you
that's
go. There you
what
go.
it is.
She was my orientation leader, and honestly, she was one of like my really close friends my entire freshman year. Like I could always count on her. She was amazing. But she was like, "Oh, Dakota's back," and I was like, "Who the hell is
What can I
Dakota?"
say?
There was like 2 or 3 Dakotas on West, right?
No, it was just me at the time.
No, there was the white dude that had the beard. He was dating that girl that was pretty cute.
Oh, but he was a freshman. He just started.
No, he had like a tattoo sleeve.
I was the only Dakota.
there was-
that's
He was the
I'm
only
telling you,
Dakota. He was the
I'm
only
telling
one.
you that I was the only one.
No, but so she saw Dakota in the gym. There was, and then she
So
was
you
like,
had girls following you, huh?
I think it was a freshman.
no, it was trust me.
Whatever. Yeah.
So she sees
No
this
way.
guy named Dakota who's in the gym working out. And she's like, "Oh, how was your summer?" Talking to him, and then she was like, "Oh, do you know if the other Dakota, or if Dakota's back? Not you, the other one."
Dakota.
And so
Yeah.
they were like, "Yeah, I think he got back like a couple days ago or whatever." So then she sees you at the event. It was like on the lawn. You were like working like some like jump house or whatever, like a Quidditch game maybe.
Maybe I wasn't playing Quidditch though. That's
No,
crazy.
you were.
I would never.
Because you worked for the gym.
I did not at the time actually. I'm pretty
You
sure.
had a staff shirt on, bro.
There's no way.
Because I remember seeing you.
I started working.
Yeah, it was kind of a big.
Were you
moment.
playing Quidditch or?
I would never play Quidditch.
Yeah. So Quidditch is fire. Hold on.
Oh, so you
I don't
played
think
Quidditch?
I've-
Yeah, I played Quidditch that night a lot. I ran tables that night.
Oscar's a very athletic man.
I'm not.
A lot of testosterone. So I look to
don't.
my left in this kid's body and a ton of people. Like
At
these
Quidditch?
Yeah. You get on like these sticks, like these little broomsticks.
Oh,
and
I
you
was-
just run around.
Okay.
Harry
okay.
Potter
Do
Quidditch.
you know what Quidditch
I was
is?
thinking of rugby. I was like, I cannot see
No,
you
that's
play
rugby, Eddie.
That's what I just said.
What an idiot, God.
But,
It's just
but no,
easy.
yeah. End of the story, basically.
Yeah,
I see
I-
this kid.
I see you.
Oh my gosh, what a.
And you got hyped up, so I was like, oh, I was like, you're the Dakota. I was like, you're Dakota, and
You're
like,
the Dakota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like,
really?
yeah.
People thought I was a douchebag too.
Because you were reserved.
I'm not the most extroverted person when you meet me. And I think I look like a douchebag. It's just like a vibe I give off. Yeah, no, people told me that. And I was like, oh, okay, for sure. But I live with what I am. But
A douchebag.
that's not the point. No,
So I remember being like, oh, you're the Dakota guy. Like Corey was telling me about you, and you were like, oh yeah, like cool. And I was like, all right, for sure. And then. So then we got, like, I start rushing in Tempe because I wanted to join a fraternity. Like, Greek life is important to me due to my dad and stuff. And then you were rushing as well because
I wanted to party.
You wanted.
I wanted
you got
to party.
And
you
so
wanted that experience that you
I
couldn't
did.
get at
Oh, yeah.
West.
There was 3 guys on West that were already in a fraternity. It was Greg, Cook, and Lou, and like they were going back to my freshman year,
They
his
shaped
junior year.
who I am today.
They definitely were one of the most influential. Like it was like our best friends for sure. Like our group was so tight because, like I said, the community was so small that you never saw the 5 of us. Like it was always at least two together.
At least 2 together.
So like you would be with
least
Greg
2.
at the gym,
Yeah.
or I'd be with Cook at the dining hall, or I'd be with you. Like everyone always had
What
2.
are they doing now?
Greg's bringing
they're
in
killing
money.
it. They're killing
like,
it. Everyone's
dude,
killing
they're
it.
all dude. Lou's bringing in money. Cook's bringing in money.
Our friend group is successful, just like this podcast is going to be. I'm telling you,
Yeah, just give it time.
it's going to hit off.
But yeah, so
Second episode.
they had to go to the events because they were in the fraternity, and we were like talking to them and getting to know them. And like we just bonded, we clicked with them super quick, and you and I clicked really well really quickly. And so I remember talking, and we're like, "Oh, do you want to?" You were saying, "Oh, I'm thinking about rushing this one, or the one that we ended up going to." And I was like, "Honestly, man, I'm thinking about this one and this other one and the one that we ended up going to." And I was like, "It just feels like the right move. Like we should." Like our friends are there, like it seems right, and honestly, I don't think we made the
The
right.
funny thing is, like, even during like the whole like you guys having to like transfer over here, you guys bailed on a lot of stuff.
Okay, we didn't do a lot of stuff in the first place. The only thing
Chill out.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but yeah, we met Eddie too. He's in the same pledge class as us.
Yeah, so
Take your pick that name, Cody Casey.
So like the music wise, like that's the sole reason. Like Oscar got me this little festival thing, and I think I had 1 song out. And so I had to release my.
Well, I remember you got nervous because you're like, I don't have any of my
I
own
don't
music.
have any, and then I was like, dang, I need to make music. So I made my first song, Love, and
put out
then
2
I made my
songs.
second song,
Yeah.
Wasted, which is a bop. You should go check it out on all streaming sites. Under Kota Casey, which you were talking about, Eddie. I'm not going to say my real last name, but I have a long last name, and I was thinking no one would be able to actually type that into the search bar. And Kota Casey, I always tried thinking of a stage name, and I realized my middle name was Casey one day. I was looking at my driver's license, and my thumb was over the.
Forgot.
His middle name was Cody.
No, but I mean, like Dakota Casey sounds whack, and my thumb was over the D and the A, and it said Kota Casey, and I was like, oh, that's kind of gas. So I mean, that's literally the story behind that. Nothing too crazy. I know there's some crazy artists out there. I don't know if you know any I know Bruno Mars, his real name's like Peter Hernandez or something.
Oh yeah, some
There's,
stage
like,
names
almost
just
all
don't even
of
make
them.
sense.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny's the god.
Shout out Bad Bunny.
Yeah, for real.
Benito, if you're listening to this, I love you.
What kind of like music inspires yours, I guess, or
That's the thing. I feel like inspiration-wise, you always try to connect with people through music, and I feel like I still have so much time. I'm still trying to experience a ton of things, so like I try to connect with people as much as possible. Most of my stuff's really just pop music or catchy stuff. I like reggaeton beats a lot, something. I think that's just based off the music that I make. My family makes music and stuff already, but I just released a song, "Skinny Love." It's
Really?
my lead single on this new album I'm going to be releasing in the next few months.
yeah. Last time I checked, it was like top 10 in streaming.
Yeah, I wish. I'm going to try to manifest that.
It was on the up and coming.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, it
That was
actually
really cool. Spotify put it on there. No, one of the things that I really remember, two stories just going back to freshman year remind us. One, I remember yelling at you and telling you you have so much talent, you have so much potential, and you never make your own music. You just do covers. I was like, just start writing music.
Yeah.
And I was like, just put shit out. Like, just do it,
We
bro.
were just
Like,
in my dorm doing it. Like,
no, we were walking, and there was Tallulah was there, and like two other people. I just remember Tallulah was there.
that's a funny
And-
name.
And you were there, and I remember it. It was right over by like the dining, the
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A and stuff.
Okay.
And I was like yelling at you, and then like I got kind of upset because you were like, yeah, I mean, I guess. And then you started working on a song. That was really cool.
I made Wasted actually playing Fortnite in my dorm. And then some of my roommates and
No,
Oscar
were you
and them-
wasted that day?
Of course not. That's just like some
No,
funny.
it was
It's a funny story. We could tell it.
honestly.
There's this girl that we used to just like nothing serious.
She was
but-
one of my first friends at Arizona State. So
Yeah.
I met Dakota like a week in, just through Rush and stuff, and so I met her like right away.
And then I met
were
her
in the
like a
dorms.
week after, and then we just I don't even know.
They
what to
kind of had like an on and off talking kind of
say. talking, and we always used to fight, and
And they would flirt a lot. They would fight a lot. And
Skinny love.
yeah, definitely. And so I was driving. After they had an argument, they hadn't been talking.
We were
for-
still fighting in the back of the car.
Yeah, they hadn't been talking for maybe like 2 weeks. So I'm driving, and in my head, I'm like, oh my God, like I saw these same two people that are like coming for each other's necks, talking about like, you do this and you do that. And I was like, 2 weeks ago, they were at a party together. They were,
Well,
both,
the hook of the line.
they were both, yeah, go ahead.
So the song, it's catchy, and then the hook's like, we only hook up when we're wasted, face it. And so this man Oscar was driving, and he just turns around. He's like,
You guys, if you guys were drunk 24/7, you'd be the perfect couple because
Yeah.
you guys love each other when you
Like-
turn. And so Dakota was
and
like,
at the same
well,
time, we were just like, we looked at each other, we were like, oh my gosh, that is the hook of the century. And so I made a song out of it.
Yeah.
But Skinny Love, yeah, that's like, it's been 2 years, I think, almost. Skinny Love.
Since you've been working on that one?
I've worked on that for like 3-4 weeks. But it's
no,
fun,
since Wasted.
Oh,
came out.
since
Since
Wasted,
Wasted, yeah.
yeah.
But Skinny Love is it's fun because you hear the name and you're like, Skinny Love, what does that even mean? Like,
Dude, you're on.
no, Skinny Love, yeah.
No, I get that.
And so
I get that. Actually.
how did I get that name? And there's this really popular app called TikTok right now. I'm actually gonna pull up this TikTok. I was literally scrolling through my For You page. It's like it just throws random videos from creators. Like you can see anything on that.
If you're not on TikTok,
What? Yeah.
What?
If you're 30 and listening to this, good luck.
Okay, yeah. To be fair, if you randomly come across this,
Well, didn't the
podcast
US
called
like-
the Bulletin board, and you're like, oh, it seems cool. Check it out. And yeah, you're
Check
here.
it out. This is one of my liked videos. It says Skinny Love. And it's literally a description. It says Skinny Love when two people love each other but are too shy to admit it, yet they show it. And I liked it, and I was like...
I saw you were working on the choreography.
And
with
I was
that, too.
going to... I was like, I'm going to name a song Skinny Love. That's literally how it came.
I feel like it describes our generation so much.
Oh, yeah. No, it really does.
Why do you think people get hurt all the time? It's like because people are just too afraid to just say how they feel.
It's because we've all been hurt, I think. I feel like that's such like a normal thing. I don't know if it's just our generation or if everyone goes through the same exact pain that we all
I
feel.
think it's
Yeah.
just like a common thing in here in college, especially.
Yeah.
It's because people are on separate agendas. Like they're so drastic
Yeah.
how separate they are, and that's the problem.
I agree. But that's how I got the name for Skinny Love. That's honestly like this new album I'm releasing. Maybe like 6 or 7 of the songs are like titles I saw on TikTok, and I'm like, I'm gonna make a song out of that. Like, actually.
I heard a little bit of one of them and the country.
Oh yeah.
And that one's good.
I'm trying to, TikTok, even outside of just name brands, like, there's such easy ways to blow up on music. Like, I've seen a girl dance to a video, and it has like 80,000 duets to it, or other people dancing to it, which is crazy, you know. Like, reach out to them. Like, they're making so much money off that. Do you know how much money, Eddie, they're making off those? Like, so say I asked this girl who had like 15 million followers.
Well, yeah, it's kind of similar to like Vine, where like they were making like almost hundreds of thousands of dollars just on like 4-second videos.
So how much do you think this one is? So if that Skinny Love song, I said, hey, I have this song. If you dance to it for 15 seconds, I have the choreography. How much would it cost? What do you think her management would say?
I don't know, at least $100.
$65,000.
Really?
15 seconds. Isn't that crazy? Sometimes
That's
they even
insane.
want like percentages of the song after they do it.
So is that how much you're making now?
Oh no, see, I didn't pay her that money. I did it myself. I'm still actually doing the dance. I should actually do the dance on this podcast right now.
Please don't, because this is an audio podcast.
This is. Wait, where's the camera?
It's a prank. There's a camera.
There is a camera. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do this right now. I don't know what you guys can think about what you're gonna talk about next.
I mean, weren't you making TikTok videos too?
I hate like. Okay, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite because I do have videos where like I'm dancing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen some pretty cringy ones too.
Yeah, I have some bad ones for sure. But I like to just like post random stuff, man. Like I like to just post what I would enjoy watching. And so he's making he's doing a TikTok while we're making this podcast. And you're like Joe, dude. Like no one could see what you're doing. You gotta put the timer on if you're gonna do it.
No. You're gonna do the wave and then you're gonna point.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? We're doing this.
All
This is an exclusive. This has never happened before on your podcast.
Nothing's ever happened on this fucking
Eddie, you
podcast.
wanna-
This is like the first episode. Literally everything is like,
Okay.
oh shit. Hey.
The fact that I know it.
Did you come up with this yourself?
Sorry, we had a little dance break.
So did you come up with that yourself, or did you
Funny
have?
story. I'm like a decent dancer, but I'm a choreographer. So I paid someone, I think like $65
Wow.
for that. I know. It's a catchy dance.
It really is.
There's this one thing it's called the Korean heart. People think I'm snapping, so when they do the dance, they like just snap. But it's a Korean heart. If you put your index finger and thumb together,
Yeah.
it's a heart. But no one sees it. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, yeah. No one grasped that concept. But
It's ignorance. They don't know how they're supposed to
it's just
grasp.
like,
I didn't know until one of my friends.
what's it mean? Like I love you in Korean?
It's just like
It's a heart.
It's like a peace sign, but like with hearts. You know?
I've just seen it in like a bunch of photos, so it was like I figured that's what you were going for.
Yeah. Oh no. But yeah, I paid someone $65 for that, and then they had their dance group, 2 of them or 3 of them, do the dance to it too to blow it up a little more on TikTok.
That
didn't work. I had to do it myself. Would never spend $65 on that again. But you know, it's I guess it's an experience, and I learned from that not to spend $65 to pay someone to do that when I could probably get one of my friends to do it for me. One of my friends, she sells feet pics. Like
I
actually,
respect it.
some
It's
some
me,
guys
I'm
will
the
send her
friend.
like $2,000 a month just for pictures of
Kind
her
of
feet.
reminds me of like that girl that sold her bathwater.
Oh, Belle Delphine or whatever.
Yeah.
And people bought it.
That's gross.
Who would buy that? That's crazy.
He has like a jar.
Yeah, it was like who'd buy that, dude? Puts away jar basically.
It's like he has a jar.
That's what,
over
yeah,
there.
that's what.
Yeah, that's what this
That's
is.
crazy. Yeah, I think there's so many crazy ways you can make money on the internet. Like, if you can find something crazy to do. Like, I know there's this new, there's people that react to videos on YouTube or like react to music. And you know, most of these people, they're our age, they're in their 20s, and they react to songs. Like, they'll react to Travis Scott.
Yeah, and the thing is, I would love to do that because some of them are ass.
You know what's really crazy though is that super smart. These two guys, I forgot the name of their channel. I'm not gonna plug them anyway, because they haven't listened to my songs yet. But they're listening to like older music from like the '60s and '70s, and they're getting a different audience. And I remember they just heard "In the Air Tonight" by Phil Collins for the first time.
What the fuck?
Which is crazy. But
to be fair, I would have a problem being a person that reacts to stuff because I know a lot of.
Yeah. I guess he's an old soul if you call him that.
No, yeah, I would definitely say I definitely have an old soul. Like I definitely love to listen to like 60s, 80s, all different types of music for sure.
What's your top 5 artists?
Well, my top 5 artists is like G-Eazy because I fucking love G-Eazy.
There's one. What are the other 4?
What?
What are the other 4? Top artists.
I know in my top 2019 songs, it was like Billie Eilish was up there.
Yeah.
G-Eazy was up there.
That's crazy.
Kota Casey.
Yeah, there it
obviously.
is. Yeah, I was waiting for that one.
Beautiful in the Dam was pretty good.
Beautiful and Damn was actually probably
That was
not even.
Jeez.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, but okay, for me, the reason I really like his older stuff is just because it's like that very like hollow, shallow like relationship or like connection that he has with the girl where it's like, look, we're just here to fuck, like let's be honest. And the fact that it's just
does that relate to you or something?
yeah, so I just think the music's really good. It sounds really cool. The meaning is unique, and that's why I like The Weeknd too, because it's like he doesn't sugarcoat it, and that's what I really respect. That like I respect that approach to any situation, but especially with like girls or guys. Like girls sugarcoats or like they beat around the bush too much. It's like, yo, just give it to me straight. So I know how to play the next move, and I'll give it to you straight. Like, look, if I like you, if I want to keep talking to you and want to hang out with you, I'm gonna tell you that straight up. But if I'm just here for the night, and if you're down for that, I'm down for that. If you're not down for that, that's cool. I respect that. Like, you do you. Like, I'm gonna do me, and don't hate on me for what I want. Like, I'm not lying to you. I'm not selling you this fake dream. So how about you respect that, like, or appreciate that?
Okay.
Because I can play you. And then you're gonna get all mad.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
like,
can we just talk about if you
Whoa,
have your
you
intentions?
still got to finish up the last 2.
I don't know off the top of my
I was
head.
just waiting for him to say Kota Casey. I don't really care about the other ones. But yeah.
Should have gave a laundry list and then
Communication.
Like,
I should make that a song. Communicate. Why you ain't communicating?
so this is part of the dynamic. I just kind of
he spitballs. Well, I mean, he's not even spitballing. He just says random stuff, and I like pick up words, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of gas.
And he drops bangers right after.
Yeah, I think my music's pretty good. I just don't have the exposure.
I was just about to say. I mean, I quoted a tweet, or I commented on a tweet.
Oh yeah, I think.
And it was like, what's one artist that has the talent but not the exposure? And I was like, definitely, like it is Kota Casey, like for sure. And not because he's my friend, not because like we're dating. So fuck, that wasn't supposed to come out like that.
Why would you tell him that?
Fuck,
Dude,
breaking news.
Breaking news out here.
No, not because like he's my my really good friend. Not because it's like a friendship that we support each other through our goals and our dreams. None of that. It's just the fact that he really is very talented, and I feel that he deserves the exposure. He deserves the opportunity and the chance.
Yeah.
For the right people to hear it,
Yeah.
And then hey, if big producers, big name labels are like, we don't want him. Okay, hey, he had the chance, but the fact that his music hasn't even touched their wavelength.
Yeah.
That's the part that it's like it's frustrating. Like the fact that like I put so much effort into like the shit I do, like my videos. It's like
you don't really go around like saying you post.
Well, one thing I learned though, like marketing's like 85% of it. Like it's such an important part. If you're not,
I gotta get better at it
there,
for sure. Like I get like 100 views a fucking video, and I'm like,
yeah, that's 100 people.
That's 100
Put it in
more views.
perspective, that's like 100 people in this room would not fit. Like you need to be optimistic about it.
No, definitely no.
We're both good.
I'm grateful. Mm-hmm. Every view I get, every subscriber I get, I'm like, dude, like it's super cool seeing like. It's something that you've said before too, where it's like when you can reach out to someone that you don't even know, and like
make that connection. Oh yeah.
It's unreal, and like that's the reason I do it. If someone that I don't know watches my video and gets at least one laugh, or their day was made better in any way, shape, or form, that's the reason I do it. It's like. If I never make a penny off these videos, I don't care. Like, if I can just bring enjoyment, bring happiness to people's lives because I'm putting stuff out there. I'm living my life, but they're being entertained. I mean, that's the goal. That's the dream. Like, like I'm not discrediting the views I get. Like I'm grateful for those for sure.
Oh yeah.
I just want to be on a bigger platform so I can reach out to more people.
Do you think this is something you're gonna do for like even after you graduate?
Yeah,
And, like,
especially if Dakota and I continue
San
to live
Jose,
together.
baby.
you guys are actually like going
San
out
Jose,
there.
we're
Yeah.
coming for you. I'm saying it right now. The other host, who I don't think is going to be a host after this podcast,
You got fired. How did you fire on your day off?
this man really didn't
Shows
even
up
show
late
up.
first day.
He's not even showing up. But hopefully he'll come with us. But
That'd be ideal. But yeah, like I think I haven't really talked to my dad about it yet, but my goal.
hey, Big O, if we call him that. What's up? Yeah, that's the plan. I don't know if Oscar.
No, he knows about that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were breaking the news.
No. I've been talking about like the overall. Like, I think it's an idea for right now, but for like 3 years,
Manifesting it.
like I'm thinking for about 2 to 3 years living in San Jose, and then maybe making the move down south.
So what's making you move
the
out
South
there?
Bay. Music. I'm originally from Los Angeles. I think it's just so much greener. The weather's nicer. The people just are really, it's great. Like
Yeah.
even in Arizona, there's still a lot of great people out here, but there's a ton of snowbirds and stuff.
One thing that I think is really cool is it's the same thing that happened when we rushed together. You kind of came out of your comfort zone.
Oh yeah.
And it helps. I've seen it help you grow. And the one thing that I'm super appreciative of is how it's a give and take between the two of us, and that's like the dynamic of you and I, where it's like a yin yang. It's a give and take between the two of us.
Get the yin yang tatted on us.
Yeah.
Except instead of white and black, it's my face and your face.
Just like morphed into it.
Yeah. If any tattoo artists want to hook us up with a free tattoo, we'll promote you on our next podcast.
Absolutely. No, we're actually considering. This has been really fun. I know we're not.
This is actually really dope. Like this is really cool. Like
Yeah, I'm super down for it.
really-
He has mics, bro.
Like,
We both have computer software.
we both have cameras.
We both.
No, but Eddie, I really do think this is cool.
I think this is the fact that you said fuck it, you did it, man.
like
I respect that because that's the same thing I did, and like it's fucking
It's just getting out of your comfort zone.
exactly, man.
dude, I've never seen
like-
you. I never would have thought you would ever even consider doing
And
something.
even joining like a fraternity, like
Yeah.
that was just kind of like last minute, like spontaneous. Like I didn't even know I was rushing.
I know.
Actually, he got in and was like, wait, what is this?
With the house we're in right now, recording this, you don't even live here.
I
None of us live here.
Literally,
You're
I just
really-
joined and now have so many like.
This guy over here in the room to our left, I remember. He didn't even know he's not from the United States, but he didn't realize he was rushing a fraternity. He thought it was normal, and then he got a bid and he accepted it, and he had no clue what was happening.
He's a really cool dude, though. Like he's hella fun.
Yeah,
really
I'm not gonna
awesome.
drop his name.
The best part is like I
We'll probably
thought.
have him on like a guest sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. He'd be very interesting.
I think he'd be
very,
a great guest for
very
your
interesting.
show.
But what's really cool about him is, like, for the longest time, I was like, okay, like, he's new to America, so maybe he's just not, like, he's a little socially awkward. Nah, dude. He was trolling us for, like, a cool, like, 2 months. And I was like, wow.
I think
He knew all along. He was just, like, toned with us.
It's so funny
Because he
though.
would say stuff, and we're like, oh, like, yeah, that's pretty funny. But, like, one time I was like, he said something and I questioned it, and he started laughing, and I was like,
oh, it's
you
like that.
sly mother. I was like, all respect was gained.
It was,
that day.
everyone treated him so nice, and I was.
He was a dick. You were a dick to a lot of people.
I honestly didn't really know him because
I just bullied him
Like-
basically.
when he got initiated, we became roommates literally that
Yeah,
following
yeah.
semester, and like I didn't really know him, and then
Well, yeah, you
I
guys
got a
were not
message
together,
saying,
bro.
"Hey, yo, dude, you trying to be a roommate?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?"
Smart kid. But no, yeah, everyone was so nice to him, like, oh, this, that. And I remember I always used to start harassing him, like, oh, you think I'm gonna be nice to you since you're not from America?
But like, that's the
In a
thing.
fun way.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, the way you like interact with people is so like, you're such a dick, but it's like I'm joking. Like, I'm
It's
so
sarcastic.
joking.
I'm
there's
still
one-
working on it.
When we lived in the, don't work on it, man. Like, it's who you are. It's so funny
You're right.
because like
Well, it's also not like, yeah, I'm just being a dick to be a dick. It's
Yeah.
more just like,
there was one person that Mr. Bay Area himself
Who are we talking about?
Mr. Bay Area himself. Well, I'm from the Bay. No, you're not.
Oh.
He really was like, dude, Dakota's just like, he doesn't like me. He's always mean to me. I was like, he's joking.
Yeah.
joking.
Oh, yeah. I know we were talking about that. Yeah.
I was like, he's joking, dude. And he was like, nah, man. I was like,
He's
no,
not.
he took that personally. He took it real bad.
Let me just say this on air now. He's not from the Bay.
When we lived in the same house, your senior year, my second year, there was one kid that Kota would always have his room door open. And anytime he saw this kid walk by, he would go,
Oh, okay, here.
yo,
Let's not
say, there you go, so bitch.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I know you call me a bitch every day, but like, are you joking? And you're like, yeah, I'm just fucking with you.
I wasn't bitch.
It was a different
It
one.
was. His name's Damian, and I love the kid to death. He was a sophomore.
He's a really good guy.
Really great guy. No,
He's so nice.
Exactly. Dude, everyone, he's so
like a
nice.
teddy bear.
And I like doing like unorthodox stuff to where, it catches him off guard. So I remember that first time I said it, I was like, "Sup, pussy." And his face was priceless. Like he was so shocked, and I was like, I need to see it again. So every single time I saw him on the stairs, I'd start saying it.
My favorite part of like that year was like there was like another guy living on my floor, Ryan,
Oh yeah, Ryan.
and like every time we'd see him go up the stairs, you'd sound like you would like do a really high pitched like Ryan
yeah.
voice.
Like that?
Yeah.
That,
Pump that castle.
Bro, he's like, if you haven't seen Blue Mountain State, that's what we're referencing for that castle, but like just beefy, white dude.
And I'll be honest, this kid's crazy.
And he's like, he's
crazy.
He's crazy.
In a good way. Ryan, if you listen to this, he's still a great kid.
He's a loose cannon, and it's great.
But Eddie has this video where it's literally this kid's playing Minecraft in his room, and Eddie walks in and he's filming him. And he doesn't like turn his body, so he's like just typing, and then he just turns his head slowly.
Like he knows I'm going in his room. Like he knows I opened the window.
And he goes, and he just spits on his floor, and then looks back at the computer.
Like not at Eddie.
You should.
He didn't spit
If
at
you have
Eddie.
that video, you should put it on your Instagram for this podcast. I think the viewers would like to see that.
Oh, that'd be pretty funny.
No, yeah. I think you should.
He didn't spit at Eddie.
No, he literally just popped the loogie
on his floor.
On his floor.
Which is his floor in the dorms. Like his room. Like, great. No, yeah.
That's
college is some crazy experiences that, it really is insane. So.
I once started drinking the milkshakes from the trash.
Oh, let's not even get into that. That's
gross.
It's gross. There's only so much we can talk about, man.
but yeah, man. So I came on here because I was like, I just want to be on here.
Yeah.
But you've never seen a YouTube video of mine, so you have nothing. You have no idea what to ask you about.
I literally never seen any of your content. The owner just came out of
We
his
actually,
room.
we'll get him on another podcast.
We just walked to the sink, looked at us, and flipped us off.
Reminder, we are in not our house. None of us live here.
Yeah, it's also like 10 p.m.
It's really late.
All his other roommates are asleep.
But I know we'll wrap it up soon. Maybe even like 5 more minutes, one more. I just want to get this food.
Too long, man.
My favorite food, some street tacos, some carne asada, get some. I really, I love spicy food. That's my thing. Anything spicy. I could eat wasabi off a spoon if it was like in an ice cream.
I hate the horseradish.
I don't like horseradish. That's where I draw the line. I can't eat horses. That just goes against everything. That's my ethics.
Really?
Yeah, could never do horses.
Isn't it called like bestiality?
I think the joke went over your head. Horseradish.
No. I think so. I can't
Well, I
do
think that
this.
wraps up like this
I think-
podcast episode.
Okay, you're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
Alright, well, once again, thanks for having me on this podcast, Eddie. I had a great
No,
time.
it's really great having you guys.
My
I know-
name's Kota Casey. Can I give an outro?
Yeah, just
I want to plug myself real quick. Thanks for having me once again. My name's Cody Casey. I make music. I'm an up-and-coming artist. You guys are probably going to listen to this in like 5 years when I'm famous, which is going to be really cool. But go check me out, Kota Casey, on all streaming sites, Instagram, Snapchat, anything you can think of. Give my music a listen. It's like alternative R&B. It's a vibe. Like you listen to it in the car. But thanks for having me once again, Eddie. And then
Yeah, so this was super fun. Thank you for letting me just kind of crash this.
yeah, it was honestly a weird experience. Just,
It's-
like, doing it.
you're literally in his videos and you haven't seen them.
I don't think I am.
You are. And that's crazy.
You are actually. But no, yeah, man. This was really fun. I've always kind of tiptoed with the idea, but actually doing it was something that I would definitely.
Yeah, you should definitely come out again.
Yeah, I'll definitely
That'd be
after.
great.
Hey, tell you what. How about this? How about you do some homework,
Yeah.
study up. You watch some videos.
Yeah.
Get some questions filtered. We'll do like a quick little 15-minute segment, like something light for
That'd be
the
pretty
audience.
cool.
Just one-on-one, maybe over a coffee, a nice morning. I can make you breakfast. I'll make eggs. I'll bring some
We'll
bacon
make you fried
for
rice.
you. All the people watching, find me on my social medias at I am Oscar03. For YouTube, you can look me up at Oscar Orozco 3. Link in bio on all my social medias.
Link in bio, guys. Check it out.
Yeah, so link in bio if you need to get to the YouTube channels. Scary's World, those are the vlogs, man. And yeah, Two Dudes Small Couch, you can look that shit up. Dude, I am Oscar 03 will take you anywhere you need to go. So,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ready, sign us out.